Hello everybody! Today I'm going to be showing you my 3 favorite OLLs that aren't cross cases. Let's check them out. So these are my favorite because they're all really fast and fun to execute. I'm going to start with this one because it's probably the least interesting. The way I recognize this case is that I see I have a 1x2 bar right here, a 1x2 bar right here, and then this corner piece back here that needs to be flipped. That algorithm is very similar to the Soon, so if you know this algorithm, you should be able to execute that one very easily. So the only difference between the algorithms is that instead of using a R, you'll use a little r, so that means turning 2 layers. Like that. This algorithm is really easy to execute and it's pretty fast too. Moving on to the next one. The way I recognize this is by the shape, basically. I see I have these pieces here and here and this like Y shape. I honestly don't know how I recognize this one. But basically you have the 1x2 bar in the front and that is what you keep in the front. This is very similar to a T-perm. So this is the difference. It starts off the same, but instead of doing a U prime here, you do a U. Very simple. Here is the exact algorithm. And here it is fast. This is the last case and probably one of my favorite OLLs of all time, not including the cross cases. But this OLL is so fast and relatively easy to recognize. The way I recognize it is that I have a 1x3 bar here and a 1x2 bar here. And you put the 2x1 bar here in the front. The algorithm looks complicated, but it's not that complicated. So here is the algorithm. Now, it's important that you use a small R2 prime instead of just normal small R2 all the time, because if you did a small R2 all the time, you'd have to regrip a lot. So it would look like this. If you use small R2 prime, you don't have to, and it would look like this. So let me show you how I execute this one, because there is quite a bit of technique that you need to put into it. So the way I execute this one is I hold the bottom and top center pieces with my thumb and middle finger, and I grip the left side of the cube with my left hand. I start off by doing an R, then I push this back layer with my middle finger, then I do an R2 prime without having to let go of the cube, and then I do a U with my left pointer finger, then I do an R2, still gripping it the same way, U prime, R2 prime again, so it looks like that, U prime, R. Obviously, I just took my hand away to show you what I was doing. Once again, like this. And then fast. So, that just about wraps up my video on my favorite OLLs that aren't cross cases. I hope you guys learned something. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.